Hi guys, my name is Madhura. Welcome back to my channel. This reading today is very much inspired by one of my most favorite books, The Night Circus. I very recently got this tarot deck inspired by Night Circus in a book box, and if you cannot already tell that I am absolutely obsessed with this deck and the whole Night Circus theme. So even the candle we have today here is called the Prospero the Enchanter, and it smells exactly like how I would imagine Night Circus to smell like. So that is what inspired today's reading, and that's why the red background. So what we are doing today is looking at your manifestations. We have 3 groups, each having 4 cards, so 4 piles each. So this group here will represent the current status of your manifestation. This group here will represent what's blocking your manifestations, and this group here will represent how you can speed up your manifestations. So what I want you to do is take a minute and select one card or more from each of the groups. Go to the pinned comment down below and listen to that reading. You can select more than one cards. Of course, you can listen to more than one reading, but select one card from each group so you have more control over your reading. So let's go. So if you guys chose this card and pile number 1, this is going to represent the status of your manifestation. So let's see. It says the King of Pentacles. I mean, can you see how pretty the golden embossing is? How pretty the artwork is. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the gold catching the light, but the camera won't do it justice. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles representing the status of your manifestation. Okay, so looking at the King of Pentacles, I think that your manifestation is there. It's there. You already have it. I don't know how else to explain it. If you don't already have it, then it's very close. It's very close. King of Pentacles is someone who has earned his money, who has earned his status, who has worked very hard to get it. So if you were asking about money or job or abundance, then it's there. It's already there. You are like this close to it. So your manifestation is there. I don't want you to give up on it right now, because it's like a moment away. It should be there right now. That I don't know if there would be something blocking it, because it's almost there. I do think that you already have it. Other than that, if you do think that it's not anywhere near you, then I want you to look within, because abundance is something that you find within. I know how cliche that sounds, and I know how I just sounded right now, but abundance is something that lies within. So if you are manifesting money, a job, a career, or abundance in any form or shape, then I want you to focus on the positives, and I want you to act like you already have it, because if you continuously keep thinking about how you would like it, then it is very much possible that you are giving off the lack mentality, that you are sending out the signal to the universe that you don't have it, and that's why you are creating situations that will match with you not having it. So I want you to start feeling like a king already, because you have it. It's coming. It's right there. It's coming. You already have it. So what we will do is we will take out one card from this deck, the Green Witch Oracle deck, and we will try to see if there is any extra information that we can get. So the card you have is Stimulation. It says Chili. Okay, so the sign associated with it, is it, oh god, I am so bad with the symbols of zodiac signs. I will have to check. Yes, it is Aries, and the celestial object associated with it is Mars. So this card is talking about fresh ideas and situations that are presented, and there are moments that can see you and your ideas take center stage. You will need to take full responsibility and step up to the challenge in order to gain positive outcome or success. So Well, I think your idea, if you are asking about money, then the ideas that you have for gaining money are sufficient. They are more than enough. They have the potential. You will just have to you will just have to express them. That is the main thing that I'm seeing with the stimulation card. Okay, so these two were your cards, right? So what now? You can move on to the next pile. Select another card from this pile to see what's blocking your manifestations, and I will see you guys there. Bye. Pile number 2. If you guys chose this card, this is going to be a reading. We have the High Priestess here. She is representing the status of your manifestation. So looking at the High Priestess, she is like the most spiritual being in the whole tarot according to me, and I think that your manifestation is just taking roots. I think you are just now realizing what you want to manifest. You are just now starting to work on it spiritually and energetically. So you're just now starting to match the vibrations of your manifestation, and you're just now starting to trust your intuition and let it lead the way and trying to go with the flow of the universe. Look how she is meditating in this deck, right? So she's sitting on the moon meditating. So you're trying to embody that very chill, peaceful, relaxed vibration for your manifestations, and those are working. That is what will get you, that is what will get you to your manifestation. So those are working. This is the right way. So I think your manifestation is just taking roots. It's not quite there yet. You are not quite there yet, but you will get there if you continue with this path. So this card here, this card will talk about, and there's something extra, some extra guidance that we have. So we have P with communication. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You need to communicate what you exactly want to the universe. So that is what is going to bring your manifestation towards you. You are in the early stages of deciding what you want. You are communicating with the universe what you want, with your spirit guides, guardian angels, whoever you believe in, and that is what is going to get you. So be very clear, because your manifestation is just starting to take shape. So that is all that I have for you guys in the current status of your manifestations. Look at the next group and pick one pile to see what's blocking your current manifestations. Okay, so pile 3, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be a reading. This card will represent the current status of your manifestation. So let's see, the Devil. Wow. Okay, so your manifestation is being held back. It's on hold. It's on hold. You're not ready for it. I don't know what else to tell you. You're not ready for it right now. You have a lot of internal work to do. You have to work through a lot of limiting beliefs. The Devil card in this particular reading for me, it represents limiting beliefs. So you're trying to manifest something, but I don't think that you actually believe that you can manifest it. And that is such a sad thing, because we are the creators and we can manifest anything, and we can tune into any reality that we want, where we have anything that we want. And it's a shame that we were raised to believe that the 3D reality is the only real thing in our lives, and we have to just go with the flow, as in we have to just follow the rules and take what life hands you. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. You can ask the universe what you want and you get it. So the Devil card here, I mean, it is not the most positive card to come in when we are looking at the status of your manifestations. So it is talking about the limiting beliefs. It is talking about the ideas that the restrictions that you have put on yourself. So unless and until you remove those, you break free from those shackles, your manifestations is not going to come. It's being held. So that is sad. I really want you to believe in yourself. I really want you to believe in your desires and your manifestations, because they are going to come. It's very much possible to manifest anything that you want. The card here for the extra explanation we have is Continuance, represented by apples. Okay. So this card talks about prosperity, love, spirit realm and blockages, which is not really a surprise. It does talk about blockages. Yes, it is talking about blockages. Your manifestation is blocked currently. Yeah, that is all that I have for you guys. So if you guys want to look at the extra blockages, which we looked at with the devil card anyway, but these cards here will represent what's blocking your manifestations. So I want you to pick one other pile, and I will see you guys in that reading. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose the fourth pile, this is going to be your reading. This card here will represent the status of your manifestations. So let's see. It says the Queen of Wands. Oh yay! It is a very positive card to come out when we are looking at the status of your manifestations. Though I would like to take one clarifying card for this particular thing. I do think that your manifestations are coming in. The Ace of Cups. Yes, they are coming in. So very soon you will come across a new opportunity that will lead you to your manifestations. So that is one of the most important things that I'm seeing from this. And another thing that I'm noticing with the Queen of Wands and Ace of Cups is it's a new person that is going to lead you to your manifestations. Or if you were trying to manifest a specific person, a specific connection, then that is happening. That is happening. Also, on the other note, I do want to mention that you will have to work for this connection, because wands are all about working and your actions. So you will have to take actions towards it. So when this opportunity presents itself, you will have to take it. You'll have to take it. In this case, it's the universe's job to bring you the opportunity, but it is up to you if you want to take it or you don't. So that is entirely up to you. Your actions will decide the outcome of your manifestation. Okay, so we will take one card for any extra guidance. We have Fancy with Attraction, and this card talks about attracting the things that are in alignment with you. This card talks about attracting your soul family, attracting the connections and things that are in alignment with your soul's purpose, with your life's purpose, which makes total sense with the Ace of Cups. You are attracting this new connection. You are attracting the people who are right for you. And if you were trying to manifest some new friends or new connections or partnerships or something like that, then yes, this pile is yours. I can totally see that. And yes, it's happening. It's just you will have to take the opportunity when it presents itself. So that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Here, in this pile, you will see the blockages, the things that are blocking your manifestation. So pick one card from this pile, and I will see you in that reading. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose this card, then it is going to be your reading. This card will represent the blockages, the things that are blocking your manifestations. So this deck is Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and I am absolutely in love with it. So let's see, it is the Three of Wands. Wow, okay. It's a weird thing to be blocking your manifestations, but I do think that you are waiting too much. You are planning too much. You are overthinking. I think it's like you've planted the seeds and they are growing, and you are continuously looking at it. You're like, okay, when will this happen? When will this happen? Okay, are we done yet? Are you there yet? Has the seeds grown into a full grown tree yet? You are pressuring it, you are forcing it, and that is not a good thing. I want you to let go of the control. I mean, yes, here we saw the status of your manifestation. I mean, of course, you've planted the seeds, you've sown whatever you want, you've sown the idea, and now you just have to let it sprout. It's gonna sprout in its own time. It won't matter if you keep looking at it. It's the 5 years are not gonna collapse into a second, right? It's the seeds, they take time to grow. I mean, I'm not saying your manifestation is going to take 5 years, but you get what I mean. What I'm trying to say is you cannot rush it by looking at it and by overthinking it. If anything, you're blocking it. So yes, I want you to let go, let the universe take over, because whatever you do here, you see how these plants are connected to this being, but it's the universe, it's the moon that's nurturing them. So even if they are yours, it's going to come, they are going to grow. Your manifestation is absolutely coming, the universe is working on it. It's just you have to stop looking at them, you have to stop overthinking it, you have to stop pressurizing and forcing it, because it's going to happen at its own time. In the meantime, you can focus on something else, something positive. Yes, so that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. I want you to look at the next 4 cards and pick one out of them to see how you can speed up the process. So yes, okay, I will see you guys there. So if you guys chose this card, this is going to be a reading. This card will talk about what's blocking your manifestations. So let's see, it's the 9 of Wands. Ooh, okay. The 9 of Wands talks about someone who is drained, someone who is tired, someone who has overworked themselves. So I think you don't have enough energy to nurture your manifestations. That is one of the main problems. So with the 9 of Wands, I think you have all these wands that you need to take care of. You have all these wands that you cannot redirect and there is no energy left for you to redirect towards this. I also think that you are overthinking too much. I think that's the problem with almost everyone's overthinking it, right? But you are overthinking too much. You are also, I do want to mention that these wands, the way they are arranged, they remind me of someone who is very organized. So it is very possible that you are very organized and you like to plan your days and months and years ahead. You like to keep journals and the bullet journals and notebooks and everything, and you like to pinpoint each and everything in your routine so that you know what's going to happen. I am guilty of it. I do it sometimes. It's not the best thing, but it works sometimes, but it's not the best thing for me. So what I want to say is, you are trying to control your reality too much. You are trying to pinpoint exactly how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. You're trying to pinpoint each and everything. There is no room left for the universe to take over. So in a book I was reading by Dr. Joe Dispenza, he says that unknown is where miracles happen. So if you are following the same routine over and over again, your tomorrow is not going to look different from your yesterday or your today. So that you need to leave some room for the universe to work on. You need to leave some room. You need to let the universe take over and not fear the unknown. I think you're very scared of the unknown because you like to have things planned and you don't do very good with change. So that is the main thing that's blocking your manifestation. You need to let go. So that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Yeah, so you can take a look at these 4 cards, pick one out of them, and these cards will talk about the things you can do to speed up your manifestations. So I will see you guys there. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. This card will talk about the blockages, the things that are blocking your manifestation. So let's see. It is the 7 of Cups. And that's interesting, because 7 of Cups is usually the card of daydreaming. It is the card of having different options. So I think you're trying to manifest many things at one time. It is very much possible you can manifest multiple things at a time, but in your case I do think that you need to focus on one thing at a time. That might not be the traditional message of the 7 of Cups, but this is what I'm hearing. You need to select one thing and focus on one thing at a time, because when you are branching out your energy into multiple things, for here like 7 cups, in the traditional tarot there is this guy who is looking at the 7 cups in his dreams, and each of the cup has different things, and he's kind of confused which one to choose. But that's the energy I'm feeling from you guys. It's like you want to manifest multiple things at a time and you are not sure. Your energy is diverted, your mind is distracted, you're thinking of this thing, then this thing, then this thing. Oh yes, I want that too. that kind of a thing. So that is reducing the laser focus. You need to be laser focused on one manifestation, so that it will come very quickly. So that is what is delaying your manifestation. I won't say it's blocking, because it's going to work eventually. But see, if I have this much energy, so I can give this energy to one particular thing, and it will come to me quickly. But if I branch it into multiple things, then it would take some time for those things to come in. You can think of it as like a bucket you're trying to fill with water, so the time it would take is very less compared to what would happen if you like branch the stream of water and try to fill multiple buckets at a time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is it too confusing? I hope you understand what I'm saying, because you are branching out your energy into multiple things at a time, and it's taking some time for those things to manifest because of that. So instead, if you guys laser focus on one single thing, it will come in very quickly. So that's what I'm saying from the 7 of Cups. Yes, so that's all that I have for you guys. Take a look at the next 4 cards and pick one out of them. These will talk about how you can speed up your manifestations. So I will see you guys in that reading. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose this card, this is going to be a reading. This card will talk about things that are blocking your manifestations. Okay, so let's see. It's the Fool. Oh yeah, okay. The very first message I heard when I look at the Fool was, you're not trusting the universe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, because if without spoiling anything, of course, there was this one pile in the status that was talking about restricting beliefs. So I wouldn't be surprised if you came from that pile to here. This card is talking about you not trusting the universe. The Fool card, one of the messages associated with the Fool card is taking the leap of faith. And yes, the Fool is a little reckless. He is a little over enthusiastic, and he is walking towards a cliff, like in the traditional tarot, of course. Even in this, he is walking in the waters, and he's not sure if there are fish that could kill him, if there are whales. This fish is biting him, and he's like, yeah, I don't care. That is the kind of energy you need to embody for this manifestation to come in. But at the time, I think you are very much worried. You are not trusting the universe. You are not ready to take the leap of faith. You are not ready. You think the manifestation is completely out of your league. It's completely out of your way, that you cannot manifest it in any kind of reality. And I understand that. I mean, I talked in the previous pile as well that we were raised with limiting beliefs. We were raised with the constraints of this 3D reality, which are not true. You can always break free from those restrictions. There is this one quote that I read that said, jump and the net will appear. That is very much the message I associate with the Fool card, that you just take the leap, you just jump, the universe will catch you, that kind of a thing. So that is the thing that's blocking your manifestation. You're not trusting the universe to take the leap of faith. So that is all that I'm saying for you. Take a look at the next 4 cards, pick one out of them. These will talk about how you can speed up the manifestation, and I will see you guys there. Bye. Okay, so now we are moving to the last section of the reading. These 4 cards will talk about the things that you can do to speed up your process of manifestation. So each pile has 2 cards. So these 2 cards here will be yours. So if you guys chose these cards, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Okay, so the first card is called, it talks about soul gifts and training and time to step up. And the second card is Earth School. It says life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. So in this case, yes, of course, it could obviously be talking about you going back to school, you taking the training that you need, you learning the skills that you need for this manifestation, for the opportunity to come in, and which would make sense with 1 or 2 of the piles. But yes, it could definitely talk about that. But other than that, it could also talk about you stepping up your spiritual game, you diving deep deeper into yourself. And look at this person who is just diving into the cosmos. She is diving into the universe. This girl who is walking towards the door that's leading to the unknown, is leading to the cosmos. So it could definitely be talking about you looking deeper within yourself and finding the answers there. You maybe it could also be calling you to meditate, maybe try different meditation techniques, different manifestation techniques, use energies in a different way that you've been already doing. It's time to step up, learn new things, read new books. Maybe there you could find a trick, there you could find a technique that might just work for you. It is also talking about life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. So yes, aside from what I've been saying, I do want to mention that maybe you should take some time off and try to work on yourself. So soul growth, because the soul growth card is there, right? So do what makes you happy. So the longer you stay in those high vibrational states, the sooner your manifestations will come. Yes, so that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. So if you guys liked the reading, if it resonated, let me know in the comments down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. These two cards will talk about how you can speed up the process of manifestation. So let's see, we have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature, and a new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision. I mean, I don't think I even need to explain these cards, they are pretty self-explanatory. Earth pulsing talks about slowing down and spending time in nature. So yes, I do also want to mention that take yourself out of the thing that you're trying to manifest. You've given it enough energy, you need to break the bonds now, you need to let it go, let it out in the universe, stop trying to micro control it. And then there is the new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision. So try to maintain the vibrational frequency at the same time. So don't try to like control each and every factor of the manifestation while still holding a vision. It's like a very thin line to balance, you know, it's a balance between the two worlds. Like don't over control it, and don't just lose the sight as well. Hold the vision, because it's coming, it's happening, it is going to come. You just need to give it just enough energy every time without forcing it, without pressurizing it. So that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. If you guys like the reading, comment down below and let me know. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Okay, so if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. These two cards here will represent how you can speed up your manifestation. So let's see. Okay, so we have I am sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs and uprooting. And we have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Wow, okay, so very first thing that I can see with these two cards is shadow work. But it's not fun, no one likes it. It's not fun to find the parts within yourself that are dark and in shadows and bring them to light. We don't like it, but it's important. It's important to do. Not every part of spirituality is all fun, rainbows and unicorns. Okay, so shadow work is one of the difficult parts, and we have to do it for our soul to grow. So shadow work is one of the main things that I'm seeing. Other than that, healing your inner child, of course. When I see I am story card with defenselessness, writing past wrongs and uprooting, I think of the trauma that you went through when you were a kid, the things that you were led to believe when you were a kid, you know, with the uprooting card. And defenselessness, it's like in the past, not even when you were a kid, in the past. It's just it is like you go through one bad relationship and you start thinking you're not enough, or something like the toxic connections that you have, or the things that you were led to believe or told by others, preferably when you were possibly when you were a kid, because then we really rely on others to form an opinion about ourselves, right? So that can have a deep effect on you. So uprooting is like uprooting those belief systems, uprooting the past, the things that you were led to believe in the past, and healing those, telling yourself that no, I am enough, no, it's fine, I am going to be fine, that I'm not the one to blame. Stopping that victimization mentality, the guilt and everything. It is turning really heavy, but I do want to mention that you need to work on those things. You need to heal the inner child. You need to heal yourself internally, and you need to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made in the past. That is one of the most important things. Other than that, there is inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. So follow your intuition. I mean, of course, it's true for everyone. You should follow your intuition. All paths lead home. So there is no right or wrong way to do this. I think whatever you do, the manifestation is coming anyway. It's just all paths are leading you towards the same thing. And this thing that you were asking about is destined. It's not going to miss you. You're not going to miss it. It's not like you'll just walk past it and won't see it, because you are walking right towards it. No matter what path you take, no matter what you do, it's coming anyway. So just trust your intuition. That can speed up the process. That is all I'm saying for you guys. Very good luck with the shadow work. I am sorry that you have to do that, but it's very important. So take care of yourselves, okay? And yeah, you are loved and you are enough. You're enough. You're protected, okay? So if you guys like the reading, comment down below and let me know. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye. So my last pile. Wow, okay, so you guys have just one card. We will take one more card. This card will represent the things that you can do to speed up your manifestation. So it says cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Of course, it is talking about going with the flow. And we will take one more card from this deck. I don't know how you guys got just one card. I took two for everyone, for every pile. So let's just take one more, okay? It's usually it's the last pile that gets the most cards, and here you have just one. Funny. It says your life is a canvas, artist manifestations and creative accountability. And it says cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Let go of the control you are paying. The message came in for many piles. So if you are drawn to any other pile, check that too, because there might be some message for you. But your manifestation is coming, and it's coming the way exactly how you painted and pictured it, with your life is your canvas. It's like you're creating your destiny, you're creating your life, and it's going to happen. You just need to surrender to it. Like you've planted the seeds, and now you just wait for it, because it is happening. It's coming. There is no way that you can stop it, and it's coming the exact way that you imagined, if not even better. So what you can do to speed up the process is surrender. Just surrender, because it's coming. Trust the universe. It's coming, and let it just. I do want to say let it go, but that's going to be very cheesy, and I'm gonna burst into the song, so we're not gonna do that. But yes, be like Elsa, let it go. There, I said it. Okay, so that is all that I'm seeing for you guys. If you guys like the reading, comment down below and let me know, and like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye.